So you mentioned the importance of getting the specs right at the beginning of a project, which is often a challenge, particularly for new product development.
Certainly.
So what would you suggest as a strategy, for example, if you want to get it right without too many back and forths, essentially?
Yes. So list out what are the primary requirements of the project in terms of deliverables, in terms of safety, in terms of modes of operation, and in terms of are you achieving what is required in terms of performance? It could be productivity, it could be reducing process time, it could be having parameters monitored in a way that you will understand the process at all times. So specifications comes down to defining all that is involved to achieve these objectives. Okay.
Right.
So you have to flesh out the details in each case and say, okay, if I have to achieve this objective, what do I need? I need X, Y, Z. I need this field device. I need certain type of a range of let's say analog input device or an output device, things like that. And also, okay, if I need to have the same signal in various areas, then I need an isolator. Now, mind you, all of these things can add significant cost as well. So the cost implication of such let's say approaches is very important. That's why specifications and cost do go hand in hand. Right. So ideally, you'll say, oh, my equipment has to operate at a very wide temperature range. The point is the available devices that you use in a panel also have an operating range. If you want extended ranges of operation, yes, it's possible. But then you're
going to be costly.
Yes, exactly. There is whether you really need that, whether it's going to be subject to those conditions, and also, is there something that you might want to expand to in the future? You say, no, I've got something that is there today. I'm not really sure whether I'll need it. Now the question is, if you know the customer well, and if you know his plan, and if he says, no, today I'm doing this, I might need to add few things more, then one can check with the customer and see whether he needs to have, let's say, inputs, outputs kept spare, so that in case, let's say, an additional dryer stack is put, like in case of VDR, you have a dryer stack you put, and you have one more set put, then how many inputs, outputs need to be added for that? So if these provisions are made earlier, then you don't have to go through the whole series of ordering, wiring and all. But as I said, it's up to the customer. It's up to you all to suggest, and what is mutually agreed is then the way to
But
go
at the
forward,
end of the day, it is a balancing act, right?
Certainly.
So in terms of cost, complexity,
Absolutely.
as well as in terms of operation and future plans also, as you mentioned.
Yes.
Okay.